Happy Tuesday, Moldies. So good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. I actually started this video earlier, and knowing that it was a Tuesday because Monday was crazy, I was giving this great talk, and at the 6-minute mark, my phone rang. I was like, oh, foiled again. So I'm coming to you live from BioLife, where many of you know I'm a medical director. So I round here once a week. So I was like, I have a minute. I am going to tune in to talk about imposter syndrome. I started talking with the hubs the other day. We had a potential patient who keeps asking us for information, kind of what we're going to do, what that looks like, how they can get healthier, what they can do, but they never pull the plug, even though they have millions. And I said to Gio that he was the type of patient that was the reason that I didn't jump into private practice long before I did. Because I felt like being a fluffy moldy, it's really difficult for some people, and they usually are young souls, to be able to take ideas from me, knowing that I am obviously still on the mold journey myself, right? I found out that I had been mold toxic for the third time after gaining 65 pounds in 3 months, doing nothing differently. Training for, half Ironman, doing crazy long workouts, eating super clean, and I gained 65 pounds. Needless to say, I've been working on getting those 65 pounds off since, but most people don't know my story, right? They would look at me, and most people that know me know I live a really clean life, at least 90% of the time, and 10% of the time I let things go. But young souls kind of look at it like, why would I want to take advice from somebody that doesn't look, feel, whatever, fill in the blank like I want to? And so for a long time, the idea that I would be up on stage and talking to people about how to live your most passionate, most amazing life, but still walking the healing journey myself, kept me small. It kept me in comfort zones. It kept me in situations where I knew I wouldn't be challenged. It kept me getting more and more certifications. When I was working in conventional medicine for a big hospital, I was running my practice. I was seeing nursing home patients. I was seeing assisted living patients. I was running a wound care center. I was running a hyperbaric center. I was still running urgent care and seeing urgent care people. I was working like 18, 19 hours a day. Then I went and got my acupuncture certification, became an acupuncture physician. And that's kind of how I dipped. And then I went to IFM, got IFM certified, and then mold, and then A4M and anti-aging, regenerative medicine, became a board examiner for them. I kept adding things. Everything was appealing. And I wanted all of the knowledge, because when somebody comes to me, I want to know that I'm going to be able to help them. And until you know everything, which is impossible, especially in this Pandora box of inflammatory health, mold, Lyme, inflammatory conditions, Hashis, autoimmune diseases, I felt with every course, every certification, every additional letter after my name, I gained something. And then one day, when I'd done enough spiritual work, when I'd done enough work in terms of healing past life traumas, healing generational traumas, healing feelings and things that were coming up from the way I was raised and the traumatic situations that I'd been a part of, there came a time where staying was more confining than leaping. Even though I was moldy, even though I had Lyme, even though I didn't know anything about running a business, even though knowing I could be up on stage, and even though I have 65 pounds to lose, I can still tell people how to lose weight. I can still tell them about how to make their life healthier. I can still tell people about how to make things more juicy. So if you're holding yourself back in any way, if there's something that's keeping you from living your best life, take a look at it today. Just Analyze it and feel into where it's coming from. See if it's true or not. See if it's something that your mind is generating to keep you safe, which safe is never what we want. But if it's something your mind's generating, I can help you release that. And I can hook you up with other people who can help you release that. If it's something physical, come see me. Come have a consult. Let's get together. Let's mend minds and work towards your greatest health. And if it's somebody else, maybe it's time to look at that circle and examine whether everybody in that circle is working with you instead of against you. I know that it was huge for me, and that almost instantly when I took the leap and when I said, you know what, I'm giving up my Medicare number. Like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to leap because I know that I can heal people better than I ever could under the constraints of a hospital. I know that people will come to me and they will get a healing that they've never found before. And even though I'm not at my goal weight, and even though I still get mold toxic and I still have Lyme flares and I'm still walking the healing warrior path, I know that I can still help people. And I can get people already healed and they can wait for me at the finish line. So even though I'm standing on a stage or I'm talking to people or I'm running my own practice and I haven't crossed the healing finish line, I can still journey with others and I can still run alongside them even if they pass me up and they hit that finish line before I did. If this resonates with you guys, I would really appreciate it if you shared it, because I know you guys have a bunch of friends and friends of friends and people that will hear this and this might resonate with them. And if there's something in here that strikes an interest and you want a consult, please reach out. www.thelydaycenter.com. Sending you so much love, Moldies, today and always. I'll see you next week.